Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I don't know how people do this. I don't know. I really solidly do not know how people do this. Talking to themselves. Like, it feels so awkward just starting it. But anyway, big ups to people who can do solo recordings. So solo podcasters, solo YouTubers, y'all are superstars because now I have to learn how to talk to myself if I do not have a guest. But anyway, welcome to my very first episode of Nthabi Talks, my beautiful personal podcast for the people. That doesn't make sense, personal podcast for the people. But anyway, welcome to Nthabi Talks. And oh boy, she talks. She talks, Bao. She talks. The girl talks. So then, smart people decided to create a podcast for me called Nthabi Talks because she talks and they're tired of listening to me. So you guys are stuck to listening to me. How fun. So Nthabi Talks is a podcast mainly built upon other people's opinions, my opinions of guests that I have on here. So nothing is forced onto anybody. Anybody and everybody has their own opinion. But this is basically a podcast where I tackle different topics that we deal with every damn day, every time we open our eyes. So everything from relationships to friendships to restaurants to food to marriage to sex to masturbation to living together as friends, to family, to your mother, relationships in the family, all these different things, veganism. We will talk about vegetarians. We'll talk about weed. We'll talk about, everything. We will tackle anything and everything on here. But mainly, Yonkinto is... everything is my opinion and opinions of people on social media, because I will try gather more information from people from social media so that we try get many different opinions from people, and we'll talk and discuss the topic on social media. Hopefully before I come on to the podcast, before I record an episode, that way I can also involve other people's opinions, other people's takes, on certain topics, on certain things. And I will have my personal Ntate Google. So before I discuss a topic, I think it would be mainly appropriate to kind of Google the definition, the description that Google gives us of the actual topic so that we get to understand it more. For people who don't know what certain things mean, we assist them through that, using Ntate Google. We will also have a social media platform where I will also personally be posting topics that I'll be tackling on next recordings or next podcast episodes. So that way I can also mention a few comments or a few little stories from people, so that we can engage using other people's comments and whatnot. And I'll also occasionally have guests, people that I talk to, people that I have in my circle, people from outside of my circle even. Just people will be conversating and talking about topics. That way we get other people's opinions and views, Get someone from a different gender, get someone from a different life background. Everybody has different opinions and takes on different topics. So I am so ready. I am so ready for this. My first topic. My first topic is long distance relationships. Wow. Yo. Yeah, long distance relationships. I laugh because personally, they aren't for me. Okay, they are for me because I seem to be getting involved in a lot of them. Just that they take a lot of energy. Damn. They really take a lot out of a person. I feel like, as I said, disclaimer also, if you are sensitive to strong language or any comments or like basically comments on what and like side dark jokes and all these things, then this podcast is unfortunately not for you. You know, I really want to refrain from getting negative energy in my comments. Why are you swearing so much? Why such dark humor? I'm a very humorous, out there, bubbly, talkative person. So I would like to feel like my podcast episodes is me having a conversation with you guys, you know? So sometimes me, like a normal me, would like have a swear word like on the tip of my tongue, you know, I'd say it and it'll slip out, and that's why I put the disclaimer there. And in every single episode, I will put the disclaimer there. And I'll also state that this podcast contains my opinions and opinions of people that are part of the podcast. So if I have a guest, or the comments and that I read from people, etc. So yeah, if you cannot stomach that, then I suggest kindly you exit now. But yeah, this podcast is only good energy. Anyway, long distance relationship. Nthabi Google says long distance relationship. The description or definition is a romantic relationship between two people who live far apart and so are unable to meet on a frequent basis. Staying in touch is the key to surviving a long distance relationship. I'm also Google. You guys hear Google. So Nthabi Google says a long distance relationship is basically people who can't see each other on a frequent basis because you're far apart. But Nthabi Google also says staying in touch is the key to surviving a long distance relationship. Basically, to sum that up, communication, bawo. Communication. But anyway, let us dabble into that topic. Long distance relationships, Bafethu, personally, I'm going to start by saying this. They work if you want them to work. They work if you want to make them work. They work if you're not a person who's into seeing their person every day, who's into, you know, touching them, you know. It works. It works for certain people, you know. But there are people who are unable to be a part of them, which I personally think that makes a whole lot of sense. There are people who just cannot do it. Basically, a long distance relationship to me is two people who are separated by kilometers. So you need something to fill those kilometers, you know. So then that's when the communication comes in. So the first point we're going to talk about is communication in a long distance relationship. Sure, guys, I know I have been personally in a long distance relationship for a while now, you know, and I yes, might speak ill about long distance relationships, but personally, I am really trying, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really trying. So firstly, communication. You know, being far apart from someone, and especially if you're a person who likes talking to your individual, likes talking to your partner, like on a daily basis, or like someone who likes their partner being around, I really think communication is a huge thing. Like, you need to try your best to, if your phone is not your best friend, in a long distance relationship, your phone needs to be your best friend. Because when I want to tell you something, I can't really run to you and be like, baby, listen, A, B, C, D. No, I have to call you, be like, baby, listen, A, B, C, D. But now if you don't answer your phone, baby, A, B, Donnie, P, where are you? You know, I feel like communication is a big thing, because when you can make that person, when you fill those kilometers with your presence, so whether it be video calls, whether it be phone calls, whether it be text messages, I want to feel you, but not feel you. Not physically feel you, but emotionally feel you. You know, mentally feel you through communication. People think, some people I know, like personally, I hate phone calls. How about I hate phone calls? I really do not like phone calls, guys. Like, I really dread phone calls. Reason being, I have to try stay awake through them. I really have to try stay awake through them. But I feel like with my person, I am able to have phone calls, because I want to talk to him. I want to hear how his day was. I want to hear them. So phone calls are very crucial, and video calls are rather crucial. I used to hate video calls. Till I was in a long distance relationship, and I realized that they're very essential. They needed, because I like seeing your face. I'm dating you because I love you. I'm dating you because I like seeing you. I'm dating you because I like talking to you. I'm dating you because I love you. So I'd like to be exposed to you, but unfortunately I can't due to distance. So I can't physically be exposed to you. So what needs to come in and fix that problem? Communication. Your phone needs to come in. Like, guys, they created technology for us. It's just that we are so stubborn. And we leave this piece of technology everywhere. We don't charge this piece of technology. We decline calls. We whatnot. Guys, yo. That in a long distance relationship can really kill it, because my second point is going to kind of add on to the reason why, but you really have to communicate with your person. Talk to your person. Talk about how their day was. Ask them usual things that you'd ask them if you were with them, So yeah, communication is a big thing. Communication is a huge thing. But I also, as big thing, my second point. A lot of us struggle with this one. Because of our past. We might be try act tough and stuff, but all of us are scarred in some way by our past. And no matter how much you try to get rid of it, it's engraved in you, because you now carry yourself in a certain way just so that you do not repeat your past. That means you have it engraved in you so much that you do not want to repeat it. But so then you end up like looking at every tiny thing like, no, I'm not holding on to the past. You are, because you're trying your best in your life to not repeat it. So you're holding on to it in some way to kind of, it's there as a reminder. Like, it's a reminder, let me not repeat this. It's that little reminder in your head. So you are somewhat, in a way, holding on to your past. So it will always be there with you. It's something you've experienced. It's a learning curve. Sometimes your past isn't negative, but it's something to help you through your future, So it's gonna be there. It's your past, something that's happened in your life. It's there. We cannot get rid of it. We cannot lie about it. We cannot shy away about it. It is there. So we take it with us. Unfortunately, we take it with us till someone makes you comfortable enough that you let go of that past for some time. You put it down and you don't worry about it for some time, and you focus on what's going on in front of you right now. And then the past kind of taps you on the shoulder again and goes, I'm here. Oh, what did you bitch? I'm here. But anyway, so some of us have been hurt in the past, and our sense of trust is not there, which is a big thing, and I feel is a big thing in a long distance relationship. Trust. If you do not trust your person, or you partially trust the person, or you 20% trust the person, or you trust the person on a good Monday but not a good Friday and not a good Saturday, but you trust them on like a good Wednesday because you know they're at the office with the what meeting, why you have their schedule, all hana and shit. Nah, that is solidly not going to work for you. You have to have this huge grain. See this thing that sits in the back of your throat and you just don't know how to get rid of it. Sabate is not going nowhere. That's the type of trust you gotta have. It ain't going nowhere. You have to trust your person so much in a long distance relationship, guys, because you don't know what the person's doing 24/7. You don't know where the person is 24/7. You don't know what the person is exposed to 24/7, So much can happen in a space of a minute. He or she can simply go to the mall and see someone appetizing and decide to take a taste, So much can happen in a short space of time. And every person, male or female, knows that deep inside is that your person, especially in a long distance relationship, has time to do a lot of things. He might say, I don't have time, baby, but I'm always busy. Or she might always be like, baby, I'm always up and down, I'm always busy with work, this. And then I get home, I'm tired. That space of you getting to work, that space of you at work, you have colleagues, you have people around you. You're constantly exposed to people, except when you go to bed, But other than that, you're exposed to people, be it your family, be it your neighbors, be it the people you are shopping with at the mall, be it your colleagues at work. You are constantly exposed to people that I need to trust you with. I need to be able to trust you. I need to be able to trust you. I really feel like a long distance relationship don't work without trust, guys. Communication, yes, but when I hang up for those 10 minutes, where are you? What are you doing? I'm personally, I'm a very jelly person. Jelly is jealous. Just heads up for the future. Also, jelly is jealous. I'm a very jelly person. And Mina, I can't have another female talk to my man. Why are you breathing next to him? Why are you breathing? Why are you breathing? Why? For what reason are you breathing? There's no need for you to be breathing. So close to my man? Fine. Okay, I'll excuse the breathing. So close to my man? No. So imagine now I have to trust him with people breathing around him constantly and I don't see him. I don't see these people breathing around him. So I need to trust that no one's breathing around him. Oh, Jesus, I can't. So with trust, you really have to trust what your person tells you. You have to be a person who trusts your man and knows your man. Or knows your woman, You need to trust your females. Yo, guys, females. Hey, that's another topic for another day, though. It's not a topic for another day. As a female, we're a topic for another day. Shall we a whole 2 episodes for another day? Because y'all be hectic these days. Y'all be doing a lot, though. Y'all gotta slow down. We're doing a lot, though, these days. I'm cringing, but anyway. I just really think trust is a huge thing. You have to trust the person, You can't sit and hang up on the phone and he does or goes about his day. And when you sit there thinking, I wonder who he's talking to right now. I wonder who he's discussing what with right now. I wonder, oh my gosh, I heard him say he's going to a meeting with Miss Ban. Is she pretty? I wonder how she is. And then you call him because also you not trusting him, it gives off. He feels it. It gives off, guys. It's not something you can hold in. If you don't trust someone, it seeps through your skin. It seeps through the pores of your skin because you can't hide it. You really can't hide it. If someone says, I bumped into the boys today. And now you're thinking the boys. My girl bumped into the boys today. Who are these boys, baby? Ben's like, oh no, my friend Siam, my friend Amenzi, my friend Tepo, my friend Sizwe. All 4 of them, they were at the mall, so we decided, let's go hang. Now you're thinking, oh no, she was hanging with men. Oh, Nkosi, what was she doing? Now you have those questions in your head. That's not trust. You don't trust your girl. You don't trust your girl. You do not trust your girl. And even ladies, we do that too. I do that all the time. When he says, I'm quickly going to chill, Nthabi saying, You know, I'm Nthabi saying, by the way. And I'm going to chill with Nthabi saying, at her house, she wants me to help her with something. And I'm thinking, why? Is it at her house? Okay, no, but also I don't want to be at your house because you're comfortable at your house. So I don't know what's going to happen. At the same time, I don't want you to be at her house because she's comfortable in her house. No, can you guys be outside in public somewhere? Like, really, guys, you have to really trust your person. Guys, your long-distance relationships, you really need to trust your person. In fact, let's consult Nthabi Google. I'd like to get a definition of trust. Like, trust in a relationship is, guys, it's a lot. What is trust in a relationship? From Nthabi Google. What is trust in a relationship? Trust is the faith you have in someone that they will always remain loyal to you and love you. To trust someone means that you can rely on them and are comfortable confiding in them because you feel safe with them. Personally, I feel safe with my man, but I don't feel safe with these other females out there, guys. I don't trust y'all. I feel like other females are the problem. It's not my man, it's the females that's the problem. Like, I ain't trust you guys breathing around him. Okay, I can't say I don't trust him too. Men will surprise you, men will shock you, men will constantly disappoint you. Leave space, females, leave space for disappointment. Even you men, in fact, these days women have been on this next level thing. I understand. Nani, please leave space for disappointment. Please leave space because if we're being honest. But anyway, trust, guys. Trust is a big thing. You have to really trust your person, what they say to you. Trust what comes out of their mouths. That's why another thing, communication is key, because that way I learn to trust you. You know, I'm not saying report every little thing you do, but communicate with me. I don't want to see now pictures of you with a lunch in front of you and you with a lunch with a girl. Oh, and then with a lunch with a girl with me where I am. No, but if you had told me you're about to go to a business lunch with Mang, you know, even if it ain't a business lunch, you know, it's fine. I'll believe your story temporarily, but you know, trust is a big thing. You see, I feel like now you guys can see that I don't trust easily. You guys have trust issues, and I don't trust anything that has 2 feet. Let me not discriminate against other people, but I don't trust anything with a heartbeat. Do dogs have heartbeats? Yeah, they do, because they breathe. Yeah, don't trust anything basically on this earth. Guys, I can't, that's why I say this is my opinion, guys. Me, personally, I can't trust. But anyway, long distance relationships, guys, they're a lot. And also, I feel like love plays a huge role in it. My last point is that love plays a huge role in a long distance relationship too. When you love someone and you can't imagine yourself without them, and you want to plan everything with them. It's like, when you wake up in the morning and they're the first person you think of. Like, yes, I wanted to tell him something last night, but I didn't get a hold of him. You text him. Or you, before you go to sleep and you pray, and he just pops up in your head, Lord, I pray for my man, those little things that shows how much you love them, and listening to him on a video call and just looking at him smile. That is also some powerful love, and you smile because he's smiling. That is some powerful love. Or you wake up to his text message and it warms your soul. You felt like, oh my gosh, I cannot wake up in the morning, and you see his text message and you're like, oh, baby thought of me when he woke up, Now, stop being a demoni. Stop being a demoni and fucking send that morning text now, females, But yeah, it's just, it's the love, I feel like the love also keeps it going, because the love also pushes you to do things in a long distance relationship that you wouldn't do in other relationships, and other normal relationships. It pushes you to kind of sign up to unexpected road trips because you miss your girl, so you're about to drive 7 hours to go see her. The girl is about to take the flight because she cannot stand being without her man anymore. It's those little things. You take risks. I feel like it exposes you to a lot of risks and a lot of positive risks, a lot of missing each other, a lot, that hug after not seeing your man for a whole month feels like, that sense of relief. Jesus, I'm home again. Oh, wow, I feel great. It gives you that I've been lost for so long. What happened? So you feel like you're at home again. You're at peace again. You're okay. You're okay. You can deal with another couple of days again. You can, but just don't let go as yet. It feels warm. It feels great. And also some people really like their space and they're not into seeing their people every day. It's like, personally, if I saw my man every damn day, I'd smack him with a pot or a pan. Something lighter. Pans are so heavy. Something a bit lighter. But I'm gonna hit him. Moral of the story. Okay, guys, I'm not saying gender-based violence is okay. I don't mean actually hitting him. Please, guys, let's not hit each other. Please. We're fighting against gender-based violence. So don't hit him also. So him not hit her too. Thank you. No hitting. Ow. I don't mean to hit him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit him though. If every day you hear in my face, you bangal me in Zulu, you cost me ngiza, I'd like to breathe, thanks. Type of situation, like I don't know if I'd be able to live with my man. But at the same time, I want to see him a good frequently in a week, like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Or I know he's busy during the week. After work, he's going to come see me like for an hour or so and then leave again. And then on weekends, it's our time unless I'm out with the girls. You still need to live your own life, But I'd like to see my man frequently, That type of person. So long distance relationships kind of work for me until the distance plays a huge role. Like, for example, you don't see each other for months on end because either I'm busy or you're busy or there are things going on in our lives that are hindering us from seeing each other. But nothing hinders anybody from seeing anybody. Bawo, one thing I have to tell you today is if he wants to, he will. If she wants to, she will. We are able to hustle 110 don, 310 ban, 400 ban to do our hair and nails. Best believe I can hustle a little bit of money for a bus ticket to Joburg from KZN. Best believe I can do that overnight. Don't ask me how, but it's possible, So trust me, if she wants to, she will. If he wants to, he will. So yeah. So basically, love really plays a huge role in it. You hold on to a person despite the distance because you really love them and you trust them and you see your life with them forever. You don't see them with anybody else. They blend, they work. Your guys' lives blend so perfectly that you don't see it blending with anybody else. So even if you're 10 kilometers away from me, 110 kilometers away from me, 1,010 kilometers away from me, I love you and I want it to work. So we're gonna make it work. A long distance relationship has to be a gonna make it work thing. We are gonna make it work thing. It cannot be I'm gonna make it work or he's gonna make it work. No, it has to be we are going to make it work. And not we're gonna make it work that's forced upon someone. No, they have to say it themselves and feel it themselves. Otherwise, a female or a male will be like, yeah, we're gonna make it work, but only because you said it. And then as soon as you're gone and you're those kilometers away, the person's like, oh, upilapu, mina, so them. But yeah, guys, basically, let me go read people's comments. So earlier on, I posted on my personal contact list, my WhatsApp list, and I asked people how they would feel about long distance relationships, And I've got a few comments, so I'm gonna read like a good 2 or 3 of them. I literally wrote literally wrote, "Hi guys, I'm recording a podcast today and my topic is long distance relationships. In your opinion, do they work, yes or no? And why?" People be like, yes, they work. Why? Why are we ignoring the why? Now I have to ask you why. But you already knew I was going to ask you why. Oh, sorry, let me not take out my frustrations on you guys. I still love y'all. But anyway, my friend said, yes, they do work. And I was like, okay, why? And she said, communication. And I was like, why? How? Communication and trust. That's top 2 of the most important things when coming to long distance relationships. You'll see. People agree with me. If y'all have that down, then izinto ziba ngcono, which means things are going to get better. Things get better, you know. I've been in a long distance relationship for almost 4 years now. It's fucking difficult, but for the person that I'm in love with, it's definitely worth it. You are see the communication I spoke about, the trust I spoke about, and the part where she says it's definitely worth it. Love, guys. You see, my 3 points so far are valid. I'm going to read the next one. My friend first said it's a scam with a sticker of looking far away because deep down it's pain. So I asked her why. The reason why I'm reading this one is so that we get 2 different views. So we got someone who said it works out. She says, my next friend says it's a scam because most of us are terrible at communicating, which is quite true. And communication is the determining factor in a long distance relationship. When you live far apart, your person is not around, so you have time. And if the communication is lacking, you end up filling that time with things that pull you away from your relationship. So true. And that's when it all starts going downhill. And you go from talking every 3 hours to only talking 2 times a day in the morning and when you're about to sleep. And eventually y'all don't talk at all. And that's how it ends. Guys, this thing hurts. Yo, that's why I said long distance relationships are really a lot. They're a lot, guys. So we had 2 different comments. Let me try look for one. Okay, so this is a male. The 2 past comments were from females. This is a male, actually. It's my friend. So he says, yes, it works if the people are committed to making it work. As I said, if you guys want to, you will. It needs money, patience, and understanding. So true, actually. So true. So true. Patience and understanding. If someone says, baby, I can't answer your call, I'm in a meeting, you have to understand and be patient with that part. If someone says, baby, I'm a bit busy, you have to believe them and be patient, you know. And it needs money. Bawo, it needs money. Do you have the money? Do you have the money? Bottom line, do you have the money? Basically, you guys can now tell that I go through TikTok and a lot of Instagram. But yeah, I wish I could mention these 2 people who say these things. Now I forgot their handles. But anyway, yeah, so thing needs money, honey. As I said, to see you, I have to get that plane ticket and come see you, or that bus ticket and book a bus ticket and come see you. But it's possible, you know. Some of us feel like it takes trillions to make it work. It doesn't take trillions of rands. It takes the little amount of money you have plus effort that makes it work. That really makes it work. So yeah, let me see. But yeah, basically, those are a few of the comments. Basically, people have the same take on it. Communication is key. You know, it works as long as you learn to communicate with your person. You see, so basically, everybody has basically the same take, but we got 2 different views. We got someone who said they work, got someone who said it doesn't work. As I said, they don't work because you lack in the points that I mentioned. So if you lack in the points that I mentioned, if you don't have trust for your person, if you guys don't communicate, if the love, and because of those 2 things, the love starts weakening, you know, and next thing, you're both not making it work. Also, as I said, because of the distance distance that's created, you need to fill it with things. So fill it with calling your girl or calling your man. Fill it with communicating with your man. Text your man, check up on him. Fill it with making an effort. Communication. Fill those kilometers with something, because as soon as you leave them open, those kilometers start taking over. They start taking over your relationship. Those kilometers start coming out on top. So let's always remember this. Along with long distance relationships, find something to fill those kilometers. Don't let those kilometers fill you. Next thing, you're filled up with only the thought of the kilometers. Now you're like, oh, Nkosiam, my man is so far. Or, oh, Nkosiam, my man is so far. What are you doing about it? 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 Nani, my daughter, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? So, yeah. Yo. Long distance relationships are a lot. You just need to be able to stomach them, take them, and don't get yourself into a long distance relationship knowing that you're not ready to work for it. You're not ready to work hard to keep it going. You're not ready to fight for it. You're not ready to answer your phone as frequently as possible, or you're not ready to call and check up on your girl. Don't get into a long distance relationship if you're planning to only communicate with someone once a week and think it's gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I need to feel you without feeling you. I need to hear you without hearing you. I need to feel your presence. I need to feel like you're still here without you actually being here. I need to have you in my heart, whenever like I want to do something, like, oh, my man would have been doing this now. Oh, I miss him. Let me call him. Yes, baby. I walked into Woolies and I remember the day you did this. Ah, baby. And he's like, oh my gosh, I remember. You guys laugh about stupid things. No. Jolly good day. Great. Move along. Some situation is like the little weird ass phone calls in between, the weird ass video calls, the toilet breaks. People take those things lightly. Yeah, it's that 2 minutes in the toilet. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm taking a piss and I've been working the whole damn day, but I decided to take a piss, so I decided to call you. So you're gonna hear pee in the background. I apologize. But it's the only time I got to call you. It shows effort. Do something. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid to swipe those cards. Groceries are for now. Njota is forever. I'm joking. My daughter, Nani, don't trust females. Which is those things, and I'll state why. I'm sorry, guys. I'm also a female. Which is those things, God. Anyway, those are my opinions. So yeah, guys, that's basically my topic on long distance relationships. If you have a take on it, or you want to talk about it, or go into my DMs on Instagram at _the Ayanda. So _THEEAYANDA on Instagram, and leave me a DM, and if you still want to touch on that topic, you want to talk about it, you want to dabble on it or something, leave a comment in my DMs, basically. But we will have a personal page for this podcast, and you guys can leave comments, and I will post about upcoming topics, and you guys can leave comments, so that way I can make you guys a part of the conversations. I will have guests. I will sometimes feature people from the page, my followers, as soon as we gain followers. And guys, please share it, tell your friends about it, and that way we can gain a momentum, have people engaging, have opinions from other sides, have opinions from different places of the world, have opinions about other topics. We're still going to talk about culture, religion, many other things. So yeah, comment, leave comments, engage, tell your friends about it, share it, like it, everything, please. Yeah. this podcast is a start of something beautiful, guys. A start of me talking to myself on my phone. Beautiful, right? But it's going to be fun. So yeah, and again, big ups to people who can do this solo thing. It's weird. It's weird. Very weird. But I'll get used to it. But yeah, that was our topic on long distance relationships, guys. And as I said, it's my opinion and the opinions of people on my socials. But I know someone out there needed to hear this. Someone maybe wanted to get into a long distance relationship and they weren't sure. Well, here you go. Everything's got its challenges. Every relationship, whether it's long distance, it's close distance, it's around the corner distance, it's you right next to me every day when I wake up distance. We all have our ups and downs. It's how we handle them and how we make them work. So every day, make it work. Make an effort. Never forget to make an effort. And yes, if he wants to, he will. If she wants to, she will. But yeah, guys, it's been fun. It's been great. I will catch you guys on our next episode. My name is Nthabi and it's been Nthabi Talks. Thank you. Signing out of our first episode. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses.
The coolest station online.
Lounge Radio. Yeah, that's us.